Embodied in the very fabric of the American ethos lies a timeless aspiration, a beacon of hope that has inspired generations. The Great American Dream. It's more than just a concept, it's the promise of boundless opportunity, the belief that with hard work, determination, and a sprinkle of audacity, anyone can carve out their own path to prosperity and fulfillment. As we navigate the complexities of our modern world, the essence of this dream remains ever resilient, beckoning us to reach for the stars and transform our aspirations into reality. America stands as a testament to the enduring idea that it is indeed a land of opportunities. From the shores of its inception to the sprawling cities and vast landscapes of today, the United States has welcomed dreamers, visionaries, and hard workers from every corner of the globe. At its core, the American story is one of relentless pursuit and unwavering resilience. It's a nation built by those who dared to dream big, who seized the opportunity to create a better life for themselves and their families. What sets America apart is its foundation of freedom and innovation. Here, individuals are encouraged to challenge the status quo, to push the boundaries of what's possible, and to forge their own paths forward. The entrepreneurial spirit thrives in this fertile soil, with countless success stories born from humble beginnings. Regardless of race, religion, gender, or socioeconomic background, the promise of America is that anyone can rise to the top through hard work and determination. While challenges persist and disparities exist, the fundamental belief in opportunity continues to drive the American spirit forward. It's a beacon of hope that continues to inspire not only those within its borders but also people around the world. Many Indians, like other aspirants, dreamed of pursuing a career in the United States. With hopes of finding better opportunities, higher education, and a chance to fulfill their ambitions, they left behind their families, their countries, and everything familiar to start a new life in America. But, is it the same always? In the quiet corridors of academia, where dreams of success and opportunity collide with the harsh realities of life, there exists a silent epidemic that shatters dreams and leaves hearts heavy with sorrow. Behind closed doors and whispered conversations, lie the stories of bright young students who, overwhelmed by the weight of expectation and the relentless pressure to excel, succumb to the darkness that envelopes them. Each empty desk, each tear-stained note, bears witness to the profound loss and devastation that accompanies the tragic decision to end one's own life. As we confront the stark reality of Indian student suicides in America, let us not turn away in fear or denial, but instead, let us reach out with compassion and understanding to those who are struggling. For in the darkness of despair, there is still hope, hope for healing, hope for resilience, and hope for a future where no student feels alone or forgotten in their pain. But what is the reality? Shreyas Reddy Banijari, a 19-year-old bright and ambitious young man who left his hometown in India to pursue the American dream. He was a student of business statistics at Lindner School of Business at Cincinnati. With hopes of a better life and opportunities aplenty, he arrived in the USA with stars in his eyes and dreams of success in his heart. He had an American passport and held an overseas citizenship of India. His parents lived in Hyderabad, India. Isolated in a sea of strangers, Shreyas grappled with feelings of loneliness and alienation, longing for the familiar comforts of home and the support of loved ones left behind. This news comes week after the death of yet another Indian student, Neil Acharya. And thereafter Vivek Sani. Their stories are a sobering reminder of the urgent need for greater awareness, empathy, and support for those who silently battle of their own in the country of their dreams. In yet another tragic incident, an Indian student Abhijit Parakuru has died in Boston, raising concerns within the community about Indian student safety in the United States of America. The U.S. officials have announced that initial probe into the death of Abhijit Parakuru have found no signs of foul play. Police found his body dumped in an abandoned car deep inside a forest on campus. Well, this is not the first time that an Indian student has died in the US, this is the 9th such incident reported this year, 2024. Samir Kamath, a 23-year-old Indian-origin doctoral student at Purdue University in Indiana, United States, was found dead under mysterious circumstances in a nature preserve in Williamsport. Originally from Amherst, Massachusetts, Kamath held the U.S. citizenship. He started his higher studies at Purdue University in the summer of 2021, pursuing a master's degree in mechanical engineering. Graduating with distinction in August 2023, he swiftly transitioned into a doctoral program within the mechanical engineering department, with an aspiration to complete his doctorate by 2025. We must also realize that there is a huge amount of pressure on the students. Many of these students come from families which have put in all that they have to send the child to the US, and if the child is not performing so well or if he's not getting a visa to work after his studies, he finds that he's in a big debt trap, and this pressure also probably sometimes hits these children, so there is a possibility of some of them taking their own lives. Another tragic end to the American dream ended in domestic differences within the family. A wealthy Indian-origin couple and their teen daughter were found dead in their mansion at one of the poshest enclaves in U.S. Massachusetts. Rakesh Kamal, 57, his wife Tina, 54, and their 18-year-old daughter Ariana were found dead in their 19,000-square-foot estate, which has 11 bedrooms and was purchased for $4 million in 2019. Authorities say that a preliminary investigation points to a deadly incident of domestic violence, with no outside involvement. The American dream that once seemed within reach now felt like an elusive fantasy, leaving a question whether the sacrifices made were worth the agony and distress. The dreams of a better life are often overshadowed by the harsh realities of systemic barriers, economic hardships, personal differences, and social isolation. Behind closed doors and veiled smiles, there exists a silent struggle that plagues the Indian American community, a struggle that too often ends in a tragedy. For in the darkness of despair, there is still hope, hope for healing, hope for resilience, and hope for a brighter tomorrow. Showing great concern, the Indian Embassy requested Indra Nooyee, former CEO of PepsiCo and being an Indian American, to make a statement.
Hello everyone, my name is Indra Nooyee. I used to be the chairman and CEO of PepsiCo between 2006 and 2019. I'm sure many of you know me because of that position I held. I came to the United States 45 years ago to pursue my dreams and aspirations, and I was very lucky to in fact have become the first woman, the first immigrant, the first person of color to run a Fortune 50 company. So in every which way, I did realize my dreams and my aspirations, and I feel very fortunate for that. But the reason I'm recording this video is to talk to all of you young people who are looking to come to the United States or are here already pursuing your studies. Because I've been reading and listening to all the news about several examples of Indian students finding themselves in unfortunate situations. So I thought what I'd do is share with you some pieces of advice so that we can improve the situation and the ease of integration of you Indian students as you come to the United States. To start with, let me tell you honestly and from my heart that people in the United States, being multicultural, are friendly towards foreigners, especially Indians. We're very lucky to have that sort of a welcoming environment for us here in the United States. Many of the well-known names in the Indian American community came here as students and have now made it both in the USA and made India proud in the whole process with their contributions in different walks of life. So it's a very positive story. However, let's not forget one thing. The United States is a big country and there's different cultures and there's a range of educational facilities. So when you choose to come to the US to pursue your education, please, I plead with you, choose your university and course carefully. And also remember, the studying in the US is expensive. It's not at all cheap. It's very expensive and would not necessarily secure a job for you here today. It is not guaranteed. You know, Indian students over the years are known for their hard work and success. But sometimes we also come across incidents of some youngsters experimenting with and eventually getting addicted to drugs such as fentanyl. This is lethal. Let me repeat, this is lethal. These are extremely harmful for your mental health as well as your physical health and will definitely be detrimental to your career prospects here. You should also know the safe areas in the city in which you're residing or traveling. Please avoid shady neighborhoods. Do not venture out late into the night alone, or do not venture out very late in the night at all. If you have to go out, make sure you do it in, reasonable sized groups. There's safety in numbers. And while you have to go out and, be around in the night, make sure you know the services offered by your university and avail of them. Because nothing like using your university resources as a helping hand. One of the things I want you all to be very, very watchful of is money mules. There are people, scam artists that are constantly looking for people to scam and take money off of. Be careful of money mules. Be careful of social networking scams which abound. And most importantly, anybody making a telephone call to you requesting your personal information, your bank account details, etc. for money transfers, don't fall for them. Do not provide your personal information. That is your personal information. Don't let others claim it. And by doing so, they claim your identity. So be very, very careful. Also, when you're here in the United States as a student, keep in mind that your objective is to acquire knowledge, upgrade your skills, so that you can be a leader in whatever you choose to pursue. And on your part, in summary, stay within the law. Do not venture out into dark places alone in the night. Do not engage in drugs or excessive drinking, please. All of these are just formulae for disaster. And most importantly, yes, study, work hard, but also make sure you have a life outside your work and take care of your mental health and your physical health. Together, that should lead to a great educational experience for you here in the United States, like it did for me. Thank you all, and I hope you found this video useful.
While concluding, I would like to leave a message to each aspirant of this dream. Remember, amidst the backdrop of sporadic violence and tragedy, it's crucial for Indian students in America to remain resilient and positive, nurturing a sense of hope and community in the face of adversity. While the challenges you may encounter can seem daunting, remember that you are not alone in these struggles. Together, you can support one another, lending a helping hand and a listening ear to those in need. Draw strength from your shared experiences and cultural heritage, finding solace in the bonds of friendship and the warmth of camaraderie. As you navigate the complexities of life in a foreign land, hold fast to your dreams and aspirations. Through perseverance, determination, and a spirit of unity, you can overcome any obstacle and emerge stronger than before. Embrace the future with optimism, resilience, and confidence in your ability to shape a brighter tomorrow. From the bustling streets of vibrant cities to the quiet corners of rural towns, the American dream lives on in the hearts and minds of those who dare to dream, to strive, and to soar to new heights. So let us embrace the challenges that lie ahead with courage and conviction, knowing that with hard work, determination, and a spirit of innovation, we can overcome any obstacle and achieve our wildest dreams. For in America, the land of endless opportunities, the pursuit of happiness knows no bounds, and the great American dream remains within reach for all who dare to chase it. Do not forget the sacrifices made by your parents to make you reach your dream. American dream is possible. Should this be your dream destination or destination of shattered dreams? You decide.